Leg cramps at night? 3 foods seniors over 60 must eat to stop the pain. Welcome to Elderly Wisdom Daily, where growing older means growing stronger, smarter, and more confident. Has this ever happened to you? You're fast asleep, and suddenly, bam, a leg cramp hits you out of nowhere. It's not just annoying, it's exhausting, and it's more common than you think. If you're over 60, you're not alone. Leg cramps at night affect millions of older adults in America. And it's not just annoying, it steals your sleep. It ruins your mornings. And worse, it's a sign your body is quietly losing something vital: muscle, minerals, and mobility. But what if I told you there's a better way? A way to stop these painful cramps before they even start. Not with pills, not with creams, but with real food, gentle habits, and natural recovery tools that have helped thousands of seniors walk easier, sleep deeper, and live stronger. I've spent years listening to stories like yours, from my own patients, from caregivers, from strong, independent people who just want their legs back. And in today's video, I'm pulling back the curtain. Today at Elderly Wisdom Daily, we're walking through 9 powerful, senior-approved ways to stop leg cramps, naturally, gently, and without pills. These are real tips that have helped thousands of older adults sleep better, move easier, and feel stronger. By the end of this video, you'll learn what causes nighttime cramps and why they hit your legs first, the top 3 superfoods your muscles are begging for, 3 daily mistakes that might be making things worse, and the simple morning habit that could stop cramps tonight. We'd love to know where our Elderly Wisdom community is watching from today. Drop a comment below, and if you've ever had a 3 a.m. leg cramp, just type, "I feel you." You're among friends here. Now grab a glass of water, maybe a banana, and let's dive into the first secret your legs need to hear. Why leg cramps hit seniors. First, the hidden truth behind that 3 a.m. pain. Let me tell you about John. He's 72, retired from a lifetime of carpentry, and proud that he still mows his own lawn. But lately, John's nights have become interrupted. Not by noise, not by dreams, but by sharp, stabbing leg cramps that bolt him upright in bed. At first, he brushed it off, but then it happened again and again. And he started wondering, is something wrong with me? Or is this just age? Well, here's the truth. Leg cramps aren't just random. For seniors, they're often the first warning sign that something deeper is happening inside the body. A quiet, gradual weakening of the muscles, especially in the legs. It's called sarcopenia, and it begins as early as your 40s. By the time you hit 70, you may have lost up to 30 to 50% of your muscle mass without even noticing. Why the legs first? Because your legs carry the load. They're the largest muscles in your body. They support your weight, help you rise from chairs, walk, balance, and stay independent. And as you age, these muscles become the first to shrink, the first to weaken, and yes, the first to cramp. Even more, blood flow slows down with age. Your arteries may stiffen, reducing circulation to the lower legs. This poor oxygen delivery makes muscles cramp more easily, especially at night when your body's lying flat and gravity isn't helping. And here's something else. Many older adults unknowingly develop deficiencies in key nutrients, like magnesium, potassium, vitamin D, and B12, because the body doesn't absorb them as efficiently anymore. These deficiencies, major culprits behind cramping. John's story isn't rare. It's the story of millions of seniors who assume it's just aging. But here's the lesson. Pain is not just a symptom, it's a signal. And when your legs cramp, they're not just hurting, they're trying to tell you something. Now the good news? You can answer that signal with food, because certain natural foods contain exactly what your muscles are screaming for. And coming up next, we're diving into the first of the 3 most powerful foods to soothe leg cramps, rebuild strength, and help you sleep soundly again. Let's start with a humble hero, the egg. Eggs, the complete muscle repair kit. Let's go back to John for a moment. After one too many restless nights, his daughter Emma, who's a nurse, suggested a simple change. "Dad, why not add 2 eggs to your breakfast every morning?" John chuckled. You think scrambled eggs are going to stop my cramps? But he gave it a shot. 2 eggs every morning. And within 2 weeks, something changed. His legs didn't feel as heavy. His nighttime cramps weren't as sharp. And most of all, he started waking up feeling rested again. So, what's the secret hiding inside an egg? The science of the shell eggs are nature's perfect muscle food. They're packed with high-quality, complete protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to rebuild muscle fibers. And for seniors battling sarcopenia, that's a big deal. Each large egg provides about 6 to 7 grams of protein, and unlike many processed sources, eggs are easy to digest, a plus for older adults with sensitive stomachs. But the real magic goes deeper. Vitamin D, the sunshine in the yolk. Without vitamin D, your muscles can't contract properly. Calcium absorption drops. Cramps increase. Egg yolks naturally contain vitamin D, one of the most common deficiencies in seniors. Why? Because many older adults spend less time outside, and our skin becomes less efficient at making it from sunlight. Adding eggs to your diet helps restore this crucial nutrient, supporting muscle strength and reducing those awful 3 a.m. spasms. But we're not done yet. B12 and choline, the nerve protectors. Ever felt a tingling, burning, or that pins and needles sensation before a cramp strikes? That's often nerve dysfunction, and eggs can help. They're rich in vitamin B12 and choline, 2 key nutrients that maintain the myelin sheath, the protective coating around your nerves. Think of it as insulation for your electrical system. Without it, nerves misfire, muscles cramp. For older adults, especially those taking acid reflux meds or metformin, B12 deficiency is shockingly common. Eggs offer a gentle, digestible solution. A lesson from the kitchen table. Now, if you're worried about cholesterol, here's a comforting truth. Moderate egg intake, 6 to 7 eggs a week, has been shown to be safe for most healthy seniors. In fact, replacing bacon or sausage with eggs may even support heart health. And if you're diabetic or watching your fat intake, opt for egg whites and pair them with fiber-rich veggies like spinach or whole grain toast. You get the muscle power without the sugar spikes. Sometimes the simplest foods hold the greatest power. For John, 2 scrambled eggs with avocado and tomato became more than a breakfast. They became a way back to energy, strength, and peaceful sleep. Coming up next, we'll uncover the second powerful food that's sitting right in your fruit bowl, one that's potassium-rich, hydrating, and surprisingly effective at relaxing tight, aching muscles. Hint, it's yellow and curved. Any guesses? Let's talk about bananas. Bananas, your natural muscle battery. Let me introduce you to Mary, a sweet 73-year-old grandmother from Ohio. Every evening before bed, she had a ritual, brushing her teeth, saying her prayers, and grabbing a banana. She started doing it on her doctor's advice after waking up multiple nights with painful leg cramps. I didn't think a banana could change anything, she told us, but it was like magic. Within a week, she was sleeping through the night again. So what's in this humble fruit that makes such a difference? Potassium, the cramp blocker. Bananas are loaded with potassium, a powerful mineral that acts like a muscle battery. It helps your muscles contract when they should and relax when they need to. Without enough potassium, your muscles can become irritable, twitchy, or even go into painful spasms. And here's the thing. Many seniors don't get enough of it due to medications like diuretics, low appetite, or dehydration. One medium banana delivers around 420 milligrams of potassium, about 12% of your daily needs. It's a simple, tasty way to keep your muscles calm and steady. Magnesium, the muscle relaxer. But potassium isn't working alone. Bananas also contain magnesium, another key nutrient that keeps muscles relaxed. It helps prevent those sudden nighttime jolts that pull you out of bed with a grimace. Together, potassium and magnesium act like a dynamic duo, charging your muscles, soothing your nerves, and reducing tension from the inside out. Vitamin B6 for mind-muscle communication. Every movement you make, stepping, standing, or stretching, relies on nerve signals. Bananas are rich in vitamin B6, which supports neurotransmitters, those little messengers that tell your muscles when to move. Without enough B6, the signals get fuzzy, your reactions slow, and cramps can sneak in. A single banana delivers about 30% of the daily B6 needs for seniors. That's a big win in a small package. Hydration hero. You might not realize it, but bananas are about 75% water. That makes them a great support food for hydration, which, as you know, is essential for preventing cramps. Many seniors simply don't feel as thirsty as they used to, so dehydration sneaks in quietly, bringing leg cramps along for the ride. Pair your banana with a glass of water or coconut water, and you're giving your muscles the hydration and electrolytes they crave. A small habit, a big change. Mary's story reminds us, sometimes it's not about a complicated solution, it's about consistency. One banana a night, one good night's sleep at a time. And if you're diabetic, no worries. Just pair your banana with a handful of almonds or Greek yogurt to help balance blood sugar levels. Takeaway bananas aren't just for kids' lunchboxes or post-workout snacks. They're a natural, affordable, and delicious medicine for seniors who want fewer cramps, stronger legs, and more peaceful nights. Up next, we're cracking open the secret to lasting muscle recovery hiding in your pantry. It's crunchy, nutrient-rich, and often overlooked. Hint, it might be in that jar you haven't touched in weeks. Let's talk about nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds, tiny giants for muscle recovery. Let's take a walk back in time with Mr. Harold, an 80-year-old retired school principal from Arizona. He used to love morning walks, but for the past year, leg cramps and muscle soreness turned every step into a chore. One day, while flipping through an old recipe book, he found a note his late wife had written, "Almonds every day for your heart, and your legs too." That memory changed his habits. He started snacking on almonds and pumpkin seeds again. In just weeks, the cramps faded. His balance improved, and most importantly, he started walking again, with purpose and pride. Magnesium. Your muscle's best friend. Nuts and seeds are small but mighty, especially when it comes to magnesium. Magnesium is the mineral that helps your muscles relax. Without it, they can stay tense, twitchy, or even go into painful spasms, especially at night. Let's compare. 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds gives you 168 milligrams of magnesium. That's 40% of your daily need. Almonds, 77 milligrams per ounce. Cashews, 74 milligrams per ounce. Just a small handful a day can make a real difference in easing tension and preventing cramps. Potassium, too. Like bananas, certain nuts and seeds also contain potassium, which supports proper muscle contractions and fluid balance. Did you know? Pistachios pack 290 milligrams per ounce. Almonds bring 200 milligrams. Cashews have 160 milligrams. These levels make nuts and seeds a great addition to your anti-cramp toolkit. Fats that heal, not harm. What makes these tiny giants so special isn't just the minerals, it's the healthy fats. We're talking omega-3 fatty acids, found in walnuts and flax seeds, and monounsaturated fats, in almonds and cashews. These fats improve blood circulation, helping oxygen reach your tired muscles, reduce inflammation, easing soreness and stiffness, support your nerves, helping them send clearer, faster signals to your muscles. In other words, they help you move better and hurt less. Real recovery after activity. Whether you're gardening, going on walks, or just standing for long periods, your muscles need time to recover. Nuts and seeds offer a unique blend of protein for rebuilding magnesium, plus potassium for preventing cramps. Fats plus antioxidants to protect from stress and strain. Sprinkle them on your oatmeal, toss them into a salad, or enjoy them straight from the jar. It's simple, natural recovery fuel. A few quick tips. Watch the salt. Salted nuts may increase your cramp risk through dehydration. Portion control. 1 ounce, about 20 almonds, or 2 tablespoons of seeds, is plenty digestive issues. Try dry roasted or soaked seeds if your stomach is sensitive. Harold's lesson. Sometimes healing doesn't come from a pharmacy, but from a memory, a habit, or a handful of something wholesome. And for Harold, a small bowl of mixed nuts in the afternoon became more than a snack. It became his daily ritual of strength. Coming up next, you've now discovered 3 simple, powerful foods to fight off leg cramps. But what about the hidden habits that keep cramps coming back? Get ready. We're diving into common mistakes many seniors don't even realize they're making. Let's bust some myths. Hydration fix. Why water alone isn't enough? Let me tell you about Elaine. She's 76, a retired florist from Oregon, and she prides herself on staying healthy. Every day she carries around a big bottle of water and sips all day long. Hydration is the key, she'd always say. But here's the twist. Despite drinking plenty of water, Elaine still woke up at night with painful leg cramps. She couldn't figure it out. How can I be cramping when I drink more water than anyone I know? The truth, water alone isn't enough. As we age, our bodies don't just lose water, they lose electrolytes too. These are minerals like sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium that help your muscles contract and relax properly. Without them, muscles misfire, cramps take over, and even more surprising, drinking too much plain water without replenishing those minerals can actually dilute electrolytes, making things worse. So what's the fix? It's not about drinking more water, it's about drinking smarter. Here are a few gentle hydration boosters that can make a big difference. Add a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon to your water, a homemade electrolyte mix. Drink coconut water once a day. It's naturally rich in potassium and magnesium. Enjoy broths or soups with a pinch of Himalayan salt. Warm, comforting, and mineral-rich. Snack on water-rich fruits like watermelon or cucumber. They hydrate and nourish. A small shift, a big change. Elaine tried one simple thing, a glass of coconut water before bed. Within a week, the nighttime cramps eased. She still carried her water bottle, but now she paired it with minerals her muscles actually needed. She told us, "I thought I was doing everything right. I just didn't realize my body was thirsty for more than water." You've now discovered the power of food, minerals, movement, and hydration. But what if one simple stretch could stop cramps in their tracks? In the next part, we'll reveal the forgotten stretch that helped Gloria dance again, pain-free. Let's stretch together. The forgotten stretch that stops cramps. Let me tell you a story about Gloria, a 72-year-old retired librarian from Wisconsin. She used to love line dancing with her senior group every Friday. But for months, she stopped going. Why? Leg cramps, out of nowhere. Often while dancing, sometimes just standing still. She tried bananas, she took magnesium. Nothing seemed to fully help until her physical therapist asked her one simple question. "Gloria, when's the last time you stretched your calves?" She blinked. "I can't remember." That day, they taught her a simple 30-second calf stretch. It felt like nothing at first, but within 2 weeks, the cramps stopped. And the next Friday, Gloria was back on the dance floor, smiling ear to ear. Why stretching matters. As we age, our muscles lose flexibility. Tight calves and hamstrings restrict blood flow, make your tendons work harder, and turn minor movements into major strain. When these muscles stay shortened all day, especially if you sit a lot, they become ticking time bombs for nighttime cramps. Stretching isn't just for athletes. For seniors, it's medicine. The forgotten stretch. Wall calf stretch. Here's the one that changed Gloria's life. You can do it almost anywhere. How to do it? 1. Stand facing a wall, arms outstretched. 2. Place your hands flat on the wall. 3. Step 1 foot back, keeping your heel on the ground and your knee straight. 4. Bend your front knee gently, pressing your hips forward. 5. You'll feel the stretch in the back legs. Calf. 6. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch legs. Do this twice a day, especially before bed. Other gentle moves to add: seated toe raises. While watching TV, lift your toes while keeping heels down. Ankle rolls, sitting or standing, rotate your ankles in circles. Leg extensions. Sit on a chair, slowly extend one leg straight, hold 5 seconds, lower. These help maintain flexibility, circulation, and control, key elements in cramp prevention. Lesson from Gloria. She learned that sometimes it's not about doing more, it's about doing the right little thing consistently. Gloria now stretches her calves every night while brushing her teeth. She calls it her peaceful pause before sleep. We'll give you a simple daily anti-cramp routine you can follow in just minutes. It's your personal game plan to stay strong, steady, and cramp-free. Let's bring it all together. 3 common cramp triggers you're not aware of. Let's rewind to Harold, a 69-year-old Vietnam veteran from Texas. He was doing everything right, eating bananas, staying hydrated, even doing stretches like we shared earlier. But those darn nighttime leg cramps still kept waking him up at 2 a.m. Turns out, Harold was unknowingly making a few tiny mistakes that were undoing all his efforts. Let's make sure you don't fall into the same traps. Mistake number 1, drinking too much caffeine before bed. Harold loved his evening coffee, said it helped him think straight while reading. But caffeine acts as a diuretic. That means it pulls water out of your system, which can dehydrate your muscles and mess up your electrolyte balance. Result? Cramps. What to do instead? Swap that late-night coffee for warm chamomile tea or a glass of electrolyte-rich coconut water. Your legs and your sleep will thank you. Mistake number 2, sitting too long without moving. After dinner, Harold would sit for 3 to 4 hours straight watching TV, feet flat on the floor. The problem? Sitting too long reduces blood flow to your lower legs and lets muscles stiffen. Then when you finally lie down, bam, cramps. Quick fix. Set a timer to stand up and move every 30 to 45 minutes. Even just 2 minutes of gentle walking, toe raises or ankle rolls helps wake up your circulation. Mistake number 3, taking certain medications without tracking magnesium. Harold had high blood pressure and was on a diuretic, like many seniors. What he didn't know was that these meds can slowly drain magnesium from the body, a key mineral for muscle relaxation. He was doing all the right things, except his muscles were magnesium-starved. Tip: ask your doctor or pharmacist, is my medication affecting my mineral levels? And if needed, consider a gentle magnesium supplement, but always with medical supervision. A small lesson from Harold. After identifying these hidden triggers, Harold made 3 small changes. Switched to herbal tea after dinner, took mini walks during commercials, started tracking magnesium with his doctor. Within 2 weeks, the nighttime cramps faded, and he was finally sleeping through the night. Sometimes it's not about doing more, it's about doing smarter. And now let's put everything together. In the next section, I'll guide you through a simple daily anti-cramp routine, something you can follow step by step to stay strong, steady, and pain-free. Ready to bring it home? Build your anti-cramp routine. Today, let's take a moment to pause. You've just learned that leg cramps aren't just random bad luck. They're messages from your body, messages that say, I need the right fuel, I need movement, I need care. And now you have the tools to respond with confidence, strong. Let's pull it all together. Here's your simple 5-step anti-cramp routine. 1. Start your morning with a protein-rich breakfast. Add 1 egg to your plate. Fuel your muscles before the day begins. 2. Stay hydrated. Aim for 6 to 8 cups of water daily. Add a banana or coconut water for extra electrolytes. 3rd midday snack? A small handful of almonds or pumpkin seeds, your muscle recovery secret weapon. 4. Stretch gently in the evening, especially your calves. A simple wall stretch can do wonders. 5. Avoid hidden cramp triggers, like caffeine before bed or sitting too long. Set reminders if needed. A small story to remember. Mrs. June, a retired school teacher from Georgia, followed this exact plan. She told me, for the first time in years, I slept through the night with no cramps. It felt like my legs were saying, thank you. Sometimes healing doesn't require something drastic, just small daily promises to your body. And the best part? You can start today, right now. We'd love to hear from you. Because real wisdom comes from shared stories. What tip will you try first? Comment below, subscribe to Elderly Wisdom Daily, and share this with someone you love. Let's age with strength together. Remember, your legs carry you through life. Let's make sure they feel strong, supported, and steady every single step of the way. Thank you for spending your time with us at Elderly Wisdom Daily, where age is not a limit, but a legacy. Until next time, stay kind to your body, stretch gently, and remember, you carry a lifetime of wisdom in every step.